Madikeri is not the only district in Karnataka which is known for its coffee. Chikmagaluru is also well established and known for the coffee it produces. But coffee producers, coffee farmers are now in a state of worry considering the amount of rains that they have received. Will their crops survive? Will they have a good harvest? These are the questions which they are asking. Even as the farmers are worrying, residents in Chikmagaluru are struggling to cope with the rains. Inundated roads, inundated houses. That's the visuals which are coming to the fore over these last few days. Take a look.
Chikmagaluru. Walls collapse in heavy rains. The coffee bowl of Karnataka faced the wrath of nature with houses collapsing. Bridges go underwater. With no let-up in the rain, there was heavy flooding and many bridges across the district were submerged. Stranded people rescued. Many people who were stranded as their houses were destroyed were seen pleading for help. Tree-fallen roads caving in brings traffic to a standstill. As dozens of trees fell across roads, vehicle movement was stalled in many places. Roads caving in was another factor that stopped transport in large areas in the district. Farmers bailing out water from their fields. The torrential rains did not spare crops. Devastated farmers struggled to bail out water from their inundated fields. A buffalo stranded in the middle of a river. Animals had a hard time too. Take a look at this buffalo struggling to cross a river.
We saw the farmers of Chikmagaluru struggling. What about the farmers in Davangere? It is the same plight. The agricultural community is struggling to cope with the challenge that the rain has posed. And the farmers, it's not just the crop loan waiver which will come to their rescue. They need much more help than that. And they looking up to the government. That's all they can do now. Will the government come to their aid? They need more help than just the crop loan waiver. Take a look at how Davangare's farmers are coping with the rain fury.
Davangere. Misery mounts on farmers. Months of hard work seems to have gone down the drain for Davangare's farmers. The fields were inundated and farmers struggled to cope with the devastation. Bhadra overflows, Davangere bears the brunt. The proximity to the Bhadra river seemed to be Davangere's bane. The river overflowed and the district felt the repercussions. Residents were forced out of their homes even as vehicles lay submerged in the rainwater.
Good rains are what every farmer expects, but the farmers of the state got more than what they bargained for. And how will they extricate themselves out of this situation? That's the question which is now doing the rounds. The state's cultural capital was not spared either. Temples were submerged, bridges were submerged, and highways were also flooded with water. How do the people of Mysuru cope with the rains?
Mysuru. Unending misery for low-lying areas in Mysuru. The unrelenting rain over the past few days has brought immense misery to people in Mysuru city. Many low-lying areas were flooded and many people were stranded because of inundation of homes. Roads to Ooty and Nanjangud disappear. A group of people were stranded on the road leading to Ooty and Nanjangud. The rains were so heavy that the roads had been completely submerged underwater. Traffic is being monitored near Mallanamule Mutt near Nanjangud Mutt. The floods had cut off the bridge, leaving residents of 30 villages in the taluk almost stranded. They now have to make a detour of additional 15 kilometers to reach T. Narsipura town. Temples flooded across Mysuru. Many temples were flooded across Mysuru, the most famous among them being Srikanteshwara temple in Nanjangud, which is located on the banks of Kapila river. The total outflow of Kaveri river at Triveni Sangama, the confluence of three rivers Kapila, Kaveri and Spatika, the invisible river at T. Narsipura, was close to 2 lakh cusecs. The outflow from KRS Dam was close to 1.3 lakh cusecs, while from Kapila Reservoir it was nearly 70,000 cusecs on Thursday. Devotees take a holy dip in flooded temple. While the river flooded the Nanjangud temple, many devotees risked taking a holy dip at the ghats near the temple. Rescue operations underway in Mysuru. Rescue forces and NDRF officials are currently in Mysuru overlooking the rescue operations. Many stranded residents were being ferried to safety in boats. The NEWS9 report.
Shinu, can we get this?
You never listen. Never. Premium cars like this are costly to maintain.
Actually, ma'am, the 4-year maintenance cost for Skoda Rapid is under 30,000 rupees. We give you India's first 4-year warranty, 4-year roadside assistance for all Skoda cars at no extra cost.
So it's easy to maintain, right?
It is, sir.
You never listen. That's what he's been saying. But I'll be driving, right?
Peace of mind comes standard with a Skoda. Skoda, simply clever.
Bengaluru's biggest SBI Home Loan Utsav is here again, 18th and 19th August, 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. at SBI NHO campus, St. Mark's Road, Bangalore.
ये सुजुकी एक्सेस 125 इतना पॉपुलर क्यों है?
वो कम पीता है।
चलो, कोई तो कम पीता है।
Powerful 125cc engine, superior mileage. Suzuki Access 125, कम पीता है।
श्रीमान की सेहत का अलग ही अंदाज है। वाह वाह क्या बात है, 2 घूंट की बात है, बस 2 घूंट की बात है, लगता पूरी फैमिली को पता। क्या?
पतंजलि आंवला जूस और एलोवेरा जूस के 2-2 घूंट। इनके प्राकृतिक गुण जगाए आपकी सेहत, त्वचा और बालों में नई चमक और दिलाए कब्ज से छुटकारा। पतंजलि स्वरस सबको करेंगे सूट। सेहत के 2 घूंट।
2 घूंट की बात है।
Floods killed hundreds, thousands left homeless. Join the NEWS9 and TV9 flood relief campaign. We are collecting basics to help flood victims in Kerala and Kodagu. You can contribute drinking water bottles, biscuits, instant noodles, glucose, cereals, canned food, Tetra milk packs, sanitary napkins, diapers, mosquito repellents, hand sanitizers, torch, batteries and more. Relief materials can be packed and sent to our offices in Bengaluru, Mysuru and Hassan. TV9 NEWS9 Bengaluru office, 13/1 Rainier Street, Richmond Town, Bengaluru. Contact number 080 4031 2702. TV9 NEWS9 Mysuru office, 1409 Bar 4, first floor, Joseph Complex, opposite City Veterinary Hospital, Divans Road, Devraj Mohalla, Mysuru. Contact number 99809 14168. TV9 NEWS9 Hassan office, Pushpagiri Nilaya, Naidu Workshop Road, Northern Extension, near Hemavati Hospital, Hassan. Contact number 99809 14161. Hashtag Flood Relief Campaign. Even as Karnataka struggles to cope with the devastation that the rains have caused, our neighboring state is in a much worse situation. The screams and the noises emerging from Kerala, the pleas for help, seem to be louder than what is coming from Karnataka. The death toll has crossed 300 in Kerala. While in Karnataka, the casualties were not that much. In Kerala, they're much larger. And there is nothing much that the state government can do. They have provided volunteers, they have provided rescue personnel, as much as they could, but that does not seem to be enough. Take a look at the heart-rending situation in Kerala.
Villages submerged. Bridges damaged. Transport affected. God's own country reels under nature's fury. Kerala, known as God's own country, is going through hell since the southwest monsoon turned ferocious in the state. Incessant rains have left many parts of the state devastated. Grim scenes from every corner. Pathanamthitta district in central Kerala has been the worst affected, as thousands of people were trapped in their homes in Rani, Aranmura and Korincheri. Heart-wrenching scenes of elderly people being rescued were witnessed in the region. People were being rescued from the swirling, waist-deep water by rescue teams. Upper Kuttanad. Women were waiting in thigh-high water to take their children to safety as their houses were submerged. The flooding forced many people to abandon their homes and find safer places. Food grain stores too were flooded, threatening a shortage of food. Malampura. The army built a 35 feet long bridge to rescue people stuck in the floods. Around 100 people, including children and senior citizens, were rescued from Malampura's Valiyakada village. From houses to bus stands, petrol pumps and cinema halls, every corner was submerged in water, bringing life to a standstill. Kochi. The city continues to reel under heavy flooding. Bad weather has forced the Kochi metro to suspend its operations. The airport in Kochi, the busiest in Kerala, will remain shut till August 26 due to heavy rains and resultant flooding. The runway and the parking area of the airport are flooded. Kannur district. A A massive landslide was caught on camera at Ambiathoda near Kottayur in Kannur district. Several trees were uprooted due to the landslide triggered by incessant rain. The situation only seems to be worsening by the day as the rains have unleashed their fury on Kerala. There is no let-up in the flood situation in the state as rains continue to pound the state. The death toll has gone up further and people in the flooded areas are facing grave difficulties. Life comes to a standstill. The flood and landslides have led to unforeseen misery and chaos. The landslides and floods have caused an increase in the death toll. That apart, nearly thousands of residents continue to remain stranded. Around 80% of the state is without power as the Kerala State Electricity Board has cut supply in view of submerged roads and buildings in order to avoid chances of electrocution.
Over 2,400 villages in about 14 districts in Kerala have been hit hard by the rain. And in these villages and districts, the rain gods do not distinguish between young and old, ailing or healthy, women and children. All of them are equally affected. And some of the visuals that emerge from God's own country are really heartrending. Take a look.
This year, the monsoon hit Kerala 3 days before the scheduled May 29th date. Just days later, a warning of flash floods was sounded. But less than a week later, it was mayhem across the state. Here's a look at how the situation rocketed from normal to worse. The situation is likely to worsen in the next week. 8 of the 14 districts, including Kozhikode, Palakkad and Alappuzha, reported floods and landslides. The monsoon set in on June 15th, and from then till the 16th of July, the effects were not that devastating. There were no new flood reports for 3 weeks through the middle of June till the first week of July. But then, over the next 2 weeks, the situation turned topsy-turvy. 7 districts reported heavy rains, landslides and flash floods. The National Disaster Management Authority declared 13 out of the 14 districts affected. The reports included landslides, flash floods, people drowning, and roads and bridges crumbling under the heavy rain and floods. Only one district, Kannur, was not affected much. Once again, after this spell, there was a lull between July 21st and July 27th. However, the number of people affected was large. $1.17 lakh people displaced to relief camps. State announces relief worth 63.05 crore rupees. More than 1 lakh people were displaced, and with almost all the districts of the state affected by the rains, relief camps were set up. The Kerala government even announced relief worth 63.05 crore rupees to be distributed among the 13 affected districts. After that, the situation only worsened. A fresh round of rains brought floods, landslides and death to 8 districts, even as relief operations of the last round still continued. Flood waters had not receded in some parts of the state. The effects were seen even in Kochi and Wayanad. And since then, it has only gone downhill the death toll has been on a continuous rise.
Introducing Suzuki Connect, an advanced telematics solution with live vehicle tracking, emergency alerts, driving behavior, preventive functional alert, and much more. Suzuki Connect, advanced telematics solution.
Looking for ready-to-move-in apartments at Yeshwantpur? Presenting Platinum City. Call White Rays at 99805 69264.
छुट्टी के दिन डिस्टर्ब किया, सॉरी।
ये सुजुकी एक्सेस 125 इतना अट्रैक्टिव क्यों है?
कम पीता है।
और तुम?
Powerful 125cc engine, superior mileage. Suzuki Access 125, कम पीता है।
Given the dire situation in Kerala, the Army, the Navy and the Air Force has been called in to help in rescue operations. Now, apart from these are volunteers and other people who are helping out in the rescue operations. And how are these brave hearts coping with the challenges? Take a look.
Worst flooding in 90 years hits Kerala. Kerala is currently struggling to stay afloat in the middle of its worst flooding in 90 years. The last one was in 1924. Floods have already claimed over 150 lives and have caused unprecedented loss to property. Hospitals run out of water. Pathanamthitta district. A hospital in Pathanamthitta district, which was badly affected in the rains on Wednesday, remains inundated. Even on the third day, the water level has not receded, and the first floor of the 5-story building continues to be submerged. It is being said that the water tank at the hospital was completely empty by Thursday. The hospital also ran out of oxygen for the patients on ventilators and others. Stranded people reach out for help. Residents across villages have been left stranded. Flooding has prevented residents from moving out of their homes. In addition to this, electricity has been cut off in many parts of the state. With no means of looking out for help, residents have resorted to uploading SOS videos on social media seeking to rescue boats and relief supplies. Chengaluru.
ഒരു മാർഗവും ആരെയും കാണുന്നില്ല. പലരെ വിളിച്ചിട്ടും MLA ഒന്നും എത്തിയിട്ടില്ല. അറിയിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അവർ എത്തേണ്ടതിനായി പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുക. വീടിനകത്തെ അവസ്ഥയാണിത്.
Armed forces swing into action. The centre on Thursday deployed all 3 wings of the armed forces in a massive rescue operation. 52 teams of central forces including Army, Navy, Air Force and the Coast Guard are involved in rescue operations. 40 more NDRF teams will be deployed in Kerala. Boats, helicopters, makeshift bridges and more. Rescue operations over the days have seen great amounts of efforts by not just the armed forces but by the general public as well. The army has swung into action in Kerala. Army personnel have made use of boats, helicopters, ropes and much more in order to rescue the stranded. Take a look at these visuals of how the army built makeshift bridges in order to help stranded people cross over. That apart, helicopters have been deployed to airlift stranded families from rooftops. Take a look at how this pregnant woman was rescued by a chopper. She was shifted to the hospital and even delivered a baby within 2 hours of being rescued. Local fishermen helped rescue stranded. Local fishermen too jumped into action in order to aid the team leading the rescue operations. These 8 fishermen from Kollam district rushed to Pathanamthitta district in order to rescue the stranded. They have already succeeded in rescuing nearly 40 stranded people. Relief camps thrown open across state. Relief camps have been thrown open across all the 14 districts of the state. Volunteers have been working 24/7 in order to provide relief to those rescued. Trucks, buses and ambulances were seen taking people to relief camps. The elderly and sick were rescued with whatever means available. Residents even tried to move their pets to safety. Thousands of people left their homes and belongings for safer places. State closes dam gate to rescue elephant trapped. Trishul. Local forest officials and wildlife lovers jumped into action as soon as they found an elephant stranded near the Attarapilli Falls in Trishul district. The elephant was rescued after a 4-hour-long operation. Officials even closed a dam gate in order to stop the water flow for a few hours. Neighbors jump into action. But what stands out is that several people in Bengaluru, Chennai and other cities have come together to volunteer and send relief material to camps in Kerala. Will it be more destruction? Even as rescue and relief operations are underway on a war footing in rain-battered Kerala, the Indian Met Department has predicted more rains for the state in the next 48 hours. Very heavy rainfall is in store in isolated places for the districts of Ernakulam, Idukki, Thrissur, Palakkad, Malappuram, Kozhikode, Wayanad and Kannur, while Thiruvananthapuram, Kollam, Pathanamthitta, Alappuzha, Kottayam will experience heavy rainfall. While this spells more tragedy, there are also reports that suggest that the rains will reduce by Sunday. Hopefully this brings some respite for the people of the state. A NEWS9 report.
The floods have killed hundreds. Thousands have been left homeless. And both Kerala and Karnataka are struggling to cope with the challenges that the floods have posed. The governments of both the states have tried their best to rescue people, but those efforts aren't enough. They've appealed to the centre. We saw the Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy appealing to the Defence Minister to send in defence personnel and send in the army. In Kerala, the army, the naval forces have already been deployed. How long will both states take to get over this crisis? The rains in Kerala are expected to continue for a few more days. In Karnataka too, the rains will continue. Hopefully, both states can emerge from this crisis unscathed. There are casualties in Kerala, but those who have survived, those who are in relief camps, hopefully they can be able to get back to their homes. NEWS9 and TV9 are carrying out flood relief operations to help the people of Kerala and Kodagu. It's called the Flood Relief Campaign. Take a look at what we are doing.
Floods killed hundreds, thousands left homeless. Join the NEWS9 and TV9 Flood Relief Campaign. We are collecting basics to help flood victims in Kerala and Kodagu. You can contribute drinking water bottles, biscuits, instant noodles, glucose, cereals, canned food, Tetra milk packs, sanitary napkins, diapers, mosquito repellents, hand sanitizers, torch, batteries and more. Relief materials can be packed and sent to our offices in Bengaluru, Mysuru and Hassan. TV9 NEWS9 Bengaluru office, 13/1 Vrenia Street, Richmond Town, Bengaluru. Contact number 080-4031-2702. TV9 NEWS9 Mysuru office, 1409 Bar 4, first floor, Joseph Complex, opposite City Veterinary Hospital, Divans Road, Devraj Mohalla, Mysuru. Contact number 9980914168. TV9 NEWS9 Hassan office, Pushpagiri Nilaya, Naidu Workshop Road, Northern Extension, near Hemavati Hospital, Hassan. Contact number 9980914161. Hashtag Flood Relief Campaign.
And that's NEWS9 and TV9's Flood Relief Campaign. You are most welcome to contribute and help to save those people in Kodagu and in Kerala. That's a wrap in this edition of the Bulletin. Coming up on the other side is a NEWS9 special. Stay tuned.
Inspired by the 6-time Iron MRC champion, the all-new TVS Apache RTR 164B. We don't make sports bikes, we build race machines. TVS Apache RTR 164V. Test race it today.
शादी की दुनिया में आशाटा डिस्काउंट को लोकप्रिय किया है हमारे पोथीज ने। अब बेंगलुरु में पहली बार पोथीज लेके आया है आशाटा डिस्काउंट। फैंसी साड़ीज, कांचीपुरम साड़ीज, चूड़ीदार, किड्स वेयर, मेंस वेयर पर मिलता है 30 to 50% डिस्काउंट। साथ ही 1+1 ऑफर। 3 तरह के क्रेप साड़ी सिर्फ 990 रुपए में, 2 कॉटन कुर्ते सिर्फ 499 रुपए में, ब्रांडेड मेंस वेयर पर 1+1 ऑफर और भी कई सारे ऑफर्स के साथ आशाटा डिस्काउंट। आशाटा मतलब पोथीज, केटी रोड, गांधीनगर, बेंगलुरु।
Torrential rains lashed several parts of Karnataka. Land caves in even as houses collapse and roads are washed away. Kodagu district worst hit. Meanwhile, highways have been blocked in Kodagu due to landslides and tree fall, hindering rescue operations. Government also finding it tough to send relief as transport has been cut off. Hundreds of army personnel reached Kodagu aid the state government in rescue operations. Army personnel divided into small groups leading other teams. Large boulder breaks away from a hill and falls onto a railway track in Shiradi Ghat. Railway crew working to have it moved. Rains continue to batter Kerala without giving any respite for citizens. Prime Minister Modi's aerial review begins amid inclement weather. You're watching News 9. I'm Nikhil Vasuki. Flood fury has affected several parts of southwestern India along the coast, right from Mangaluru down to Kodagu, down to Kerala. We have some big news coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announces interim relief to the tune of 500 crore rupees for Kerala. Relief announced as heavy rains have ravaged Kerala, claiming more than 200 lives. That's the latest that we've just come to learn. Prime Minister Modi, who is in the midst of an aerial survey, has announced an interim relief package to the tune of 500 crore rupees for Kerala. This relief package was announced as heavy rains have ravaged the state of Kerala, claiming more than 200 lives. Already, there are many who are cut off from basic amenities, basic facilities. Even if they are in their homes, they're cut off from even hospitals and the like. Relief centers have already opened across the state. And all this is thanks to contributions both from the Chief Minister's Fund, the Prime Minister's Fund, and of course contributions from citizens from across the country who have been collecting. So there are relief stations that are operating, but unfortunately for dozens of thousands of residents of Kerala, there has been no respite. The flooding continues. There is stagnating water. The possibility of waterborne diseases has arisen as well, so there's that danger. It's cold out there thanks to the inclement weather, making it very difficult even for little children and the elderly especially to feel any level of comfort whatsoever. Electricity is in short supply, food is in short supply, drinking water is in short supply. And for women, sanitary requirements are in short supply as well. So all of these are required. And News9 and TV9 have been working for movement of all of these requirements. Meanwhile, here we do see rescue personnel doing their best to reach out to as many people as they can. As you can see on the right of the screen, on the left we see Prime Minister Modi's aerial survey currently underway. And it just goes to show what's happened, the extent of flooding that has completely inundated the land of Kerala. The trees are barely popping out of the water surface. That's how deep the water has gotten. People are having to be moved on boats and dinghies. It's not an ideal situation to be in. Unfortunately, inclement weather has continued unabated. This flooding is not new. It has been going on for 2 to 3 weeks or more. Earlier it was intermittent, but there are a number of low pressure depressions that are just forming in quick succession that is leading to excessive rainfall and heavy flooding throughout Kerala and parts of southern Karnataka as well. Here we can see the extent of flooding in an urban area. This water, just to give you an estimate of how deep it is about waist deep. And this is at a higher ground, so one can imagine how deep the water is. What's also not working for the people of Kerala is that water is moving inwards. It's moving eastwards into inner Kerala as well, rather than emptying out into the sea. So this is all swelling seawater that is accompanying the cyclonic winds, torrential rains that are accompanying the tropical cyclonic winds that are moving inwards and are hitting whatever is left of the Western Ghats in Kerala and pouring the rain onto firstly the coastal part of Kerala and moving inside. Some of the worst hit areas include Tiruvalla, Chenganur, the district of Thrissur, as well as now we understand that there is flooding in a big way in Palakkad as well, which is a little more inside, but there has been no respite. Kozhikode is having a tough time as well. The city of Kochi, the airport was suspended until further airport operations have been suspended until further notification in this regard. Bus transport is very in a few and far between kind of a situation, so movement in and out of the state is also hindering. Even relief materials movement has to be done through rescue services. Private individuals are having a tough time getting into Kerala as well, trying to get relief material in. So it is a very difficult situation. On the left of the screen, Prime Minister Modi, who was also accompanied, not on screen, but accompanied by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, is also serving the situation. A 500 crore rupee package for immediate relief has been announced. Dissipation of those funds, of course, will take some time at a micro level, but the floods have ravaged the entire state of Kerala. Kerala needs the help of those who have gathered to help out, as well as those who have access to information with regard to this. So it is indeed a difficult situation. From what we understand now, the death toll is likely to have increased to 300 as well, so it's getting beyond manageable in this particular instance. It's certainly a dire situation, one that shouldn't have lasted as long as it did, but it has, and it has come close to 3 weeks now that such intermittent flooding has just escalated to continuous flooding. Armed forces personnel are also at the point. They are also working hard to ensure that relief supplies and rescue efforts are conducted quickly. Social media has played a very important part here. We see Governor Sadasivam, Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, and Union Minister KJ Alphonse, along with Prime Minister Modi. Social media has played a very big part in getting people whatever access they need. They've been able to record their messages. Some of the messages are so sadly emotional, and people are scared. They're scared for their lives. They're scared for their children's lives. Despite them having saved themselves and put themselves up in the terraces of their houses on higher ground, they have no access to food, they have no access to drinking water. So that is the appeal right now, for ready-to-eat food and drinking water. That's a priority. Meanwhile, the aerial survey has revealed so much of the devastation that the rains have caused the state of Kerala. Now, rains have wreaked havoc in Kerala, as we've just shown. Rescue operations have continued. In some cases, they've been hindered because of inclement weather, but that's continuing. In the latest update, visuals of Rapid Action Force personnel providing food to residents who were stranded due to overflowing water from the Mangalam Dam has emerged. A temporary bridge has also been erected for the purpose of rescue operations. Mangalam Dam is located in the district of Palakkad. So the flooding has penetrated Palakkad district as well. It's a little more inward in the state, but that is caused a great deal of concern. Here is a temporary bridge that has been put up, and both Rapid Action Force personnel and local residents are working together to ensure that the relief supplies, non-perishable food, drinking water, sanitary napkins, medication, basic medication, all of these are moved across. For little children, diapers and other requirements, bottled milk, Tetra Pak milk. Every kind of food that is non-perishable and is in manageable packaging is being brought across. The situation has come to such a state that the rescue personnel are having to be involved in every case of delivery of relief material. It has been very difficult for volunteers to get in without their help. Here you can see them putting a kind of trunk bridge across the raging waters below. As a result of the Mangalam Dam, the current is pretty heavy, so in order to ensure a smooth transition of relief material, they wedged this log across, and people were sitting on that log, as we just saw, passing relief material one after another. As you can see over here, RAF personnel as well as local residents, 3 to 4 logs have been placed together and making this transition of material a lot easier. An unfortunate situation, but the whole of India has rallied together, and the people of Kerala are receiving relief material, but it will unfortunately take quite some time to get any respite from this inclement weather conditions. As of now, the meteorological department can only forecast 2 days at a time, and it does appear that inclement weather is likely to continue for another 2 days. Over to Karnataka. Chief Minister Kumaraswamy holds a crucial meeting on Kodagu floods and the situation arising therewith. The meeting is underway at the Chief Minister's home office in Krishna on Kumarkrupa Road. It is expected that the Chief Minister will be visiting rain-affected areas in Kodagu after the meeting. Immediately after the meeting, after taking a stock of what has already been done and what needs to be done, the Chief Minister himself will be travelling to Kodagu to assess the situation there. So that is what has been planned right now. A meeting is currently underway. There is a review meeting currently underway. Kodagu, just like Kerala, has borne the brunt of severe rains, torrential rains and cyclonic winds. And considering that Kodagu is at an elevation, it still is reeling from stagnating water. Prajwal Prasad joins me on the phone. Prajwal, the visuals that we've been seeing for several days now from Kodagu paint a picture of extreme difficulty. At this point, what is the situation with the assessment from the state government?
You know, right now, Nikhil, as the meeting is underway at the CM's house in Krishna, there are a lot of things going on in the political circles too. Initially, the officials had to wait for a few minutes before the CM did arrive. And as the principal secretary as well as the chief secretary too is a part of this particular meet, There is a lot expected to happen there, Nikhil. So therefore, one of the major problems that they are facing here is the bad weather. And due to the bad weather conditions, they are still not been, able to go across and conduct these surveys and operations in full screen. So that is one of the major reasons out here, Nikhil. And also the second reason is that.
Yes, Prajwal, can you hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead, Prajwal.
Yes, Nikhil, and also as the meeting has been going on for a few minutes from now on, it's also being said that one of the major concerns is the bad weather. And as
Prajwal, I'll place you on hold right now. I have KG Bopaya on the phone with me right now. Mr. Bopaya, the situation, we're seeing it all on the screens right now. What is the imminent requirement of the area as of now in terms of accessibility? Mr. Bopaya, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Yes, Mr. Bopaya, we're seeing the scenes of difficulty in the entire district of Kodagu.
Yes.
Certainly, accessibility is a major problem there as well.
Yes.
Talk us through the immediate requirements in the area.
The immediate requirement is shifting of the people. That is with the help of local peoples and vehicles. Also, NDRF especially, with the help of them, we have shifted about 70% people to Madikeri town and Somarpet in some city areas, town areas.
Right.
The major problem now arises is access to the rural areas.
Right.
No roads there is no road at all due to landslide. Property damage is entirely different. We cannot go to the villages.
That's right. Yes.
Only by walk, 7 to 8, 10 kilometers, we have to go by walk. And that's also impossible because of the landslide.
Right.
That is the worst situation we are facing in the entire about 30-35 villages, especially in Madikeri Taluk and Somarpet Taluk. We are facing this problem. The very unfortunate thing is, anyhow, the engineering, rural development, they are day and night working. Whatever the requirement, at least minimum diesel to that JCB and government or the commissioner, they have not released. Because the contractor, some local people, they help, they are doing it.
Right.
So far, not a single pie has been released.
Okay.
Wherever we have started the rehabilitation centers in Madikeri, we have 10. Out of 10, one is running, supervised by the government. One survey supervised. The remaining 9, all it is supervised, all providing food, clothing, everything, even medical assistance are provided by local people and local organizations. They are doing it. I do not know where is the district administration.
Mr. Bopaya, with regard to medical relief, what is the primary requirement now? It does appear that medical relief access is a problem.
There are small babies and all that. They have to be treated. Some people have been admitted. Of course, they are in the civil hospital. They will be looked after.
Okay.
All of a sudden, because this weather condition, everybody is suffering from this flu fever. At least in one rehabilitation, this center, one doctor must be there. Nobody, the local practitioners, they will come and visit. How this medical college doctors, they are there. Nobody is coming.
Okay. Have you engaged with the state government over the possibility of aerial dropping of relief packages? Is there any plan for that right now?
When this has happened, I directly contacted Anant Kumar and our state president Yediyurappa ji, as well as nothing.
Okay.
Of course, they have immediately responded, and NDRF team has come.
Okay.
And today we have this special task force, and they have also come.
Right.
And they are working. But the state SDRF, West, they don't have any experience.
Okay.
Army, they are doing also. They are ready to walk 10, 15 kilometers.
Okay. Right.
This is all happening.
Right. Mr. Bopaya, you were talking about evacuation of residents of various areas. Are there an adequate number of relief centers now?
About 2,000 to 2,500 in Madikeri, around area. I do not know about Somarpet and other areas.
Okay. But there are relief centers already set up, or are they still?
No, it's already set up.
Okay.
That's what I told you. The local people, they are doing some organizations.
Right.
Even our people at Bangalore, Goda Samaja, Gauda Samaja, and other, they are sending food grains and all that.
Right. Right.
This, now we have to diesel and petrol. It has to come from Mangalore.
Right.
No access. The deputy commissioner's duty, at least from Mysore or some other place.
Right.
Within 1 or 2, you can see in the petrol bunks, lot of queues.
Absolutely.
Even shifting the people from their place to Madikeri, the local people are using their own vehicles.
Right, right. Thank you, Mr. Bopaya, for speaking to us and highlighting the various the difficult issues that are being faced by the people of Kodagu. And as you can see, viewers looking at the pictures itself, in some places water is stagnating. This is an invitation to waterborne diseases, and certainly from a health standpoint, it is a dire situation, and it does appear that the Chief Minister will be visiting this particular area as soon as a meeting on the very same will conclude, perhaps early this afternoon, and he'll be flying across. A lot of help is needed in Kodagu as well in terms of healthcare access. Boulder comes crashing down on railway track due to heavy rainfall. That's the big news coming in. The boulder comes crashing on railway track in Shiradi Ghat forest area of Puttur Taluk. Railway crew continue to clear the track despite heavy rainfall. The railway track is en route. The Sakleshpur Kukke Subramania area in Dakshin Kannada district. That's what we know so far. So here we see a track bulldozer working on removing this boulder. They've already identified the location, but we'll also have to assess the health of the railway track after the boulder had fallen onto it to ensure that it doesn't cause any derailment. The landslide brought down a heavy boulder from the top of the hill and caused grave damage to a railway track. It does appear that the railway track has been cleared of all of this. This is a suspended railway track, and on top of that, this boulder has fallen. So they need to make sure that there is no bending of the track. Severe landslide. Thankfully, no train was on that track at any particular point of time. From what we learned, there were no people there as well, and it was discovered early this morning during a routine inspection. And well, certainly there are, just like there's several points where there is either a landslide or a large amount of landslide, so we are keeping a check on those as well through our sources. Joining me on the phone is MLC Veena Achaya as well. Ms. Achaya, we're seeing a very grave set of footage as well. As an example, near Shiradi Ghat as well, where we're seeing landslides happening. Before we before I come to you, Ms. Achaya, we're seeing the Chief Minister having a meeting right now. He's conferring with officials as well as to what the situation is. Coming back to MLC Veena Achaya, now we understand that there are so many difficulties with accessibility to villages, remote villages. What is the immediate plan of action to get to the remote areas? ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಈಗ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ವಿಷಯ ಏನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಚಯ್ಯ? ಹಲೋ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? We'll try to get back to there. Because of the inclement weather, the connections itself, telephone connections are a little intermittent, but we will try to get an understanding as to what are the difficulties there as far as accessibility is concerned, what needs to be done. Specific plans have to be in action, and in action fast, because there are remote areas that do not have access to even the basic facilities. It could be medication, it could be food, non-perishable food, drinking water. So in the absence of access to all of this, we are seeing a situation where the consequences can be grave. People need to be evacuated from these areas as well. We've learned that from KG Bopaya. What is the plan right now? That has to be seen. MLC Veena Achaya is on the phone with me. Madam, ಇಡೀ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದ್ರ ವಿಷಯ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಈಗ ಇಡೀ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಲಾವೃತವಾಗಿದೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಭೂಕುಸಿತ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೀರಿಗಿಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಭೂಕುಸಿತದ ಆತಂಕಗಳೇ ಇರೋದು. ಈಗ 3 ದಿವಸದಿಂದ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಭೂಕುಸಿತ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮನೆಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾನಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗದಂತ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಒಳಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಆ ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಟೌನೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತೂ ಮಡಿಕೇರಿ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ಇದು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಾದ್ಯಂತ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯುವಂತ ಭಯಾನಕ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಮಳೆ ಕೂಡ ಸುರಿತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಏನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇದರ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಆರ್ಮಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಕರ್ಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪಾಪ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಈ ಮಳೆಯ ಆತಂಕ ಎದುರಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರನು, ನಮ್ಮ ಉಸ್ತುವಾರಿ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಕಂದಾಯ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಿಂದ, ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತದ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಿಂದ ಆದಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತ ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೋದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಕಣಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ದುಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅನೇಕ ನಿರಾಶ್ರಿತರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನರು ಮನೆ ಮಠ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವು ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಆರ್ಮಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಸುಮಾರು 10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ನಡೆದು ಜನರನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕರೆತಂದು ಕರೆತರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಬಾರಿ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಲಾರದು. ಇದೇ ಒಂದು ವಾತಾವರಣ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2-3 ದಿವಸ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯೇ ನಾಶವಾಗುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಆತಂಕ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ವೀಣಾ ಅವರೇ, ಈಗ ನಾಪಕ್ಲು ಬಲ್ಲಮಾಟಿ ಆ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 100 ಜನ ಹಂಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯುಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ 3 ದಿನದಿಂದ ಅವರು ಯಾರು ಇವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯುಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಅದ್ರ ವಿಷಯ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಡ್ರೈವರ್
Okay, it does appear that the MLC is also busy in the midst of rescue and relief coordination, so we'll let it go on that note. But yes, there are several areas that are cut off and are in immediate need of evacuation as well, and landslides are proving to be a massive hindrance in movement of rescue vehicles and personnel in those rescue vehicles. bulldozers getting on top of that to clear the landslides are also hindered. They can't really move as much. Aerial deployment is also few and far between because of the lack of availability of choppers to that extent. More big news coming in. 40 persons stranded in the village of Mukodlu. 15 people rescued and are en route to a relief camp nearby. 70 people stranded atop another hill in Mukodlu. 100 people stranded in Suntikoppa's Madhapur village. 5 people are reportedly missing near Raja Seat. These are all prominent tourist destinations in Kodagu as well, and the residents are stranded. This is what we have come to learn. 40 people stranded in the village of Mukodlu. 15 persons have been rescued and are en route to relief camp. 70 people stranded atop another hill in Mukodlu. 100 people stranded in Suntikoppa's Madhapur village. 5 people reportedly missing near Raja Seat. That is what we have come to learn. It is a very difficult situation right now in Kodagu. And unfortunately, these are not isolated incidents. People being stranded, we have just spoken about Napokul and Ballamaki. Both of these areas have had, for several days now, people waiting for evacuation. Relief centers have been opened up already, but the needs within these relief centers are plenty. Medication, non-perishable food, drinking water, diapers for children, sanitary napkins for women, and so much more required. Milk for little babies. That is what is needed right now. Members of the community who have the means have been working towards it as well. A lot of support coming in from the NDRF, some support from the SDRF as well. And we understand that the Chief Minister will be coming to the area fairly shortly. A gruel center, or a center that provides ganji, has been established at the police community building in Madikeri city for stranded victims. The center has been set up to offer shelter to those who have lost their houses. Many are coming forward to help with day-to-day supplies as well. Minister S.R. Mahesh has visited the temporary relief camps in Kodagu district, such as this one. He's the district in-charge minister from Coorg and visited several relief centers in Madikeri. The police Maitri Bhavan, Lakshmi Narasimha Kalyana Mantapa in Brahmin Street, and the temporary shelter camp at Omkara Sadhana have been receiving a continuous supply of relief material. Minister S.R. Mahesh has also collected information about the ground reality from the authorities, and a notice has been sent to the district level and taluk level authorities to take appropriate action as seen fit, with support coming in from the state government. And it is expected that the central government has also been approached to bring in some sort of relief measures. We'll be learning more about all of this in due course.
ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಉರುಳಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಏನು ತರಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಗುಡ್ಡ ಹತ್ತಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಣ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ ಸರ್. ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಉರುಳಿ ಬರುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಓಡಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ ಸರ್. ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ರೋಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹತ್ತಿ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಕಾಡೊಳಗಿಂದ ಹತ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಸರ್. ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ, ರೋಡು ಕಟ್ಟು, ಮನೇನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಪರದಾಟದಿಂದ ಬಂದು ಏನು ತಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಹಾಕಿದ ಬಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೀವಿ ಸರ್. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಗಂಜಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ನಮಗೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಮನೆ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಬಂದು ಮನೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮನೆ ಹೊಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರು ತಿರಿಯೋದ್ರು, ಹಾಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮನೇಲೇ ನಾವು ಇತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವನು ಗಾಡಿ ಓಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದ, ನಾವು ಮನೇಲೇ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಮನೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇರೆ ಜನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಈಗ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈಗ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ ತಿಳಿದಾಗ ಹೊಡೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಯ್ತದು ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರನೇ. ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಯಾವುದೂ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು BPL ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೋಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮದು. ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈಗ? ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವೇನಾದರೆ ಇದಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ.
ನಮಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. 2-3 ದಿನದಿಂದ ಮಳೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಗದ್ದೆ ಬರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಗದ್ದೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇತ್ತು ಮರ ಗಿಡಗಳೆಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಗದ್ದೆಗೂ ಮನೆಗೂ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ.
An inexplicably difficult situation being described there. We'll wrap this portion of the bulletin. Just stay tuned because we are also providing details about how you can help. You can drop off relief material at various centers. We'll be providing you those addresses in a little bit. Stay tuned.
Floods killed hundreds. Thousands left homeless. Join the NEWS9 and TV9 flood relief campaign. We are collecting basics to help flood victims in Kerala and Kodagu. You can contribute drinking water bottles, biscuits, instant noodles, glucose, cereals, canned food, Tetra milk packs, sanitary napkins, diapers, mosquito repellents, hand sanitizers, torch, batteries and more. Relief materials can be packed and sent to our offices in Bengaluru, Mysuru and Hassan. TV9 NEWS9 Bengaluru office, 13/1 Vrenius Street, Richmond Town, Bengaluru. Contact number 080-4031-2702. TV9 NEWS9 Mysuru office, 1409 Bar 4, first floor, Joseph Complex, opposite City Veterinary Hospital, Divans Road, Devraj Mohalla, Mysuru. Contact number 9980914168. TV9 NEWS9 Hassan office, Pushpagiri Nilaya, Naidu Workshop Road, Northern Extension, near Hemavati Hospital, Hassan. Contact number 9980914161. Hashtag Flood Relief Campaign.
More than half of the 14 districts in Kerala have been put on red alert. Torrential rains and landslides during India's June to September monsoon season have ravaged farmlands, destroyed homes, killed hundreds and left thousands homeless. We will show you the shocking visuals of how the nature's fury has wreaked havoc in God's own country. Take a look. Calicut. The situation has gotten from bad to worse in Kerala. The Kerala government has sounded a red alert in 14 districts of the state and opened up the gates of 35 dams in the state. Entire localities are wiped out and towns resemble rivers now. Aluva. As the Periyar overflows onto its banks, Aluva remains submerged. These visuals show the Shiva temple in Aluva completely waterlogged. Not only Aluva, the Guruvayur temple, one of the most famous and revered temples in Kerala, is also flooded completely due to heavy rains. Torrential rains continue to wreak havoc in many parts of flood-ravaged Kerala. Several houses also bore the brunt as they came crashing down. Look how these two houses crumbled in mudslide. Roads in Kottayam are flooded with water. Watch what happens when this vehicle passes by the street, which is completely flooded. It's literally a huge risk driving here, but people are doing all they can to get to safer shore. These floods not only bring water but also some poisonous snakes to the city. This is perhaps the visual that gave the warning bells on the calamity that was to come. Within days of heavy rains, this road completely collapsed. Watch how this road gets washed away with force of the running water. Watch how Thrissur in Kerala turns into a lake. You can see the vehicles that are half submerged in these floods. Not just humans, even an elephant was stranded in the floods. This visual shows the plight of the gentle giant as the rains ravaged the cities and jungles alike. This jumbo was stuck in the midst of nowhere, just looking for help. Army has joined the rescue operations, and this was the dramatic moment when a pregnant woman was airlifted by the men in uniform and brought to safety. The rescue operations are underway in full swing. The weather conditions have made it tough to reach out to remote places, but the men in uniform have intensified the operations. The runway at Nedumbassery Airport has turned into a river in Kochi. As you can see, the whole runway of Kochi Airport is now flooded. Kochi. To give you a sense of what the situation is like, this is how the state of Kerala looks from an eagle's view. Most cities and towns completely submerged in the deluge. It's like flying over a river. Kaladi town. Kaladi town is completely flooded. People of Kaladi are stranded in second and third floors of the buildings with no power and food. Wasn't that shocking to see how people in Kerala suffer due to the rain fury? This isn't over yet. We have more shocking visuals from our very own Karnataka as well. But after the short break, stay tuned.
Floods killed hundreds, thousands left homeless. Join the NEWS9 and TV9 flood relief campaign. We are collecting basics to help flood victims in Kerala and Kodagu. You can contribute drinking water bottles, biscuits, instant noodles, glucose, cereals, canned food, Tetra milk packs, sanitary napkins, diapers, mosquito repellents, hand sanitizers, torch, batteries and more. Relief materials can be packed and sent to our offices in Bengaluru, Mysuru and Hassan. TV9 NEWS9 Bengaluru office, 13/1 Vrenia Street, Richmond Town, Bengaluru. Contact number 080 4031 2702. TV9 NEWS9 Mysuru office, 1409 Bar 4, first floor, Joseph Complex, opposite City Veterinary Hospital, Divans Road, Devraj Mohalla, Mysuru. Contact number 99809 14168. TV9 NEWS9 Hassan office, Pushpagiri Nilaya, Naidu Workshop Road, Northern Extension, near Hemavati Hospital, Hassan. Contact number 99809 14161. Hashtag Flood Relief Campaign.
Massive floods turned Kodagu into one huge water body. Unrelenting rains in parts of Karnataka continue to wreak havoc, with instances of landslides, flooding of several places in Madikeri. We will show you all the shocking visuals that how this monsoon ravaged Kodagu and surrounding areas of it. Here's more. Kodagu. One of the videos shot by a Kodagu resident shows a house slipping towards a deep fall in the back of the building. The building begins to slide towards the rear, and within seconds the entire structure falls on the muddy ground below. Mangaluru. Watch how this house collapses due to the massive landslides in Mangaluru. Chikmagaluru. Heavy rains left the resident of Chikmagaluru homeless. In this instant, you see this house where the walls collapse completely due to the heavy rains. Kodagu. Floods left many vehicles submerged. If anyone wants to commute, this is the situation in Kodagu now. Kodagu. Monsoon fury has turned most of the roads in Kodagu into lakes. Watch how rainwater even enters some houses. Coorg. Heavy rains in the region over the past few days have resulted in landslides, which in turn have damaged the Mangaluru-Madikeri road along the Ghat section.
ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು.
ಬ್ರೇಕಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ದಾಟ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ. ಈ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ. ರೋಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್. ಬದಲಿ ರೋಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇನ್ನು? ಕಾಫಿ ತೋಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ರಿವಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲಿ
ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅದು.
ಈ ರೋಡ್ ಕುಸಿತದ ಯಾರು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ಯಾಕೆ ಕುಸಿತು?
Coorg. The visuals on your screen show KSRTC bus that slipped due to landslide in the Ghat sections of Madikeri.
So, ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಾನ?
ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿಲ್ವಂತೆ. ಭಯ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಹೆಂಗೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ?
Shit.
Madikeri. Floods left farmers in loss. Watch how these farmers are taking out the remaining stored grains and cereals. Due to heavy rains, the water entered the godowns. Madikeri. Watch how the rains left the residents of Kushal Nagar in Madikeri. Many houses were submerged due to heavy rainfall from the past few days. Madikeri. Watch how this vehicle got crushed in the landslide that happened in Madikeri.
Yeto! Oi! Yeto! Hey, Yeto Kumara! Hakka kodi naville hattve. Elle banda gotta? Dari ile.
Mandya. Nimishamba temple in Mandya is now completely flooded due to heavy rains by the furious monsoon. Mangaluru. The continuous rains that lashed Kodagu and Mangaluru left many people suffering. Here you can see a tree that was uprooted due to the landslide that left many people suffering. Residents joined the efforts to clear the road. Udupi. Fishermen refrained from fishing due to heavy rains across the state. Rescue operations have been going on in full swing at Kodagu, Madikeri, Mangaluru and many other parts of Karnataka to shift people to shelters. Madikeri. The monsoon fury has left the residents of Madikeri to suffer. Shops, houses were seen collapsed and inundated with rainwater. People got stranded in many places.
ನಾಳೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಬೇಡಮ್ಮ ಬೇಡ ದಮ್ಮ ಬೇಡ ಗಾಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕಡೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಾರ್ಗಳು
Floods killed hundreds, thousands left homeless. Join the NEWS9 and TV9 flood relief campaign. We are collecting basics to help flood victims in Kerala and Kodagu. You can contribute drinking water bottles, biscuits, instant noodles, glucose, cereals, canned food, Tetra milk packs, sanitary napkins, diapers, mosquito repellents, hand sanitizers, torch, batteries and more. Relief materials can be packed and sent to our offices in Bengaluru, Mysuru and Hassan. TV9 News 9 Bengaluru office, 13/1 Rainier Street, Richmond Town, Bengaluru. Contact number 080 4031 2702. TV9 News 9 Mysuru office, 1409 Bar 4, first floor, Joseph Complex, opposite City Veterinary Hospital, Divans Road, Devraj Mohalla, Mysuru. Contact number 99809 14168. TV9 News 9 Hassan office, Pushpagiri Nilaya, Naidu Workshop Road, Northern Extension, near Hemavati Hospital, Hassan. Contact number 99809 14161. Hashtag Flood Relief Campaign.
This program is co-sponsored by
आशादा मतलब पोथीज, केटी रोड, गांधीनगर, बेंगलुरु.
Torrential rain slashed several parts of Karnataka. Land caves in even as houses collapse and roads are washed away. Kodagu district worst hit. Large boulder breaks away from a hill and falls onto a railway track in Shiradhighat. Railway crew work to have it moved. Chief Minister Kumaraswamy is holding a review meeting over the Kodagu flood situation. Will be heading to the district soon after. Mangalam Dam near Palakkad in Kerala overflows. Rapid Action Force personnel create a temporary bridge to aid movement of relief supplies. Rains continue to batter Kerala without giving any respite for citizens. Prime Minister Modi's aerial review begins amid inclement weather. You're watching News 9. I'm Nikhil Vasuki. With the rains and floods that have continued to ravage parts of southwest India, including right here in Karnataka as well as the southern state of Kerala, we have some big news coming in from the Meteorological Department with updates on Kodagu. There is no respite, unfortunately, for people of Kodagu, at least immediately. The Meteorological Department has predicted more rains in the district. Rain will continue in the Kodagu region until the 20th of August at the very least. This is what the Meteorological Department has stated. Madikeri, Virajpet, Somarpet and other areas will be receiving rains until the 20th of August. This is according to the Meteorological Department. That's the latest coming in, an unfortunate consequence of a number of low pressure depressions moving eastwards, hitting the Ghats. Kodagu has borne the brunt of most of it right here in Karnataka. Somarpet, Madikeri, Virajpet, nearby areas of Napoklu, Gonikappal are all receiving heavy rains until the 20th of August. This is what the Met Department has forecasted. Rains will continue. Of course, the Meteorological Department is also hindered by the fact that forecasts are more accurate only up to the extent of 48 hours. So at least until August 20th, the rains will continue. There will not be much of a respite for the residents of these areas. The misery continues. Landslides are, of course, a major problem in many of these areas, given that a lot of loose rocky material comes sliding down these hills. These are all hilly areas. These are all areas surrounded by the Ghats. Accessibility has become a major issue. The India Meteorological Department has stated that at least until Monday, the 20th of August, the rains will continue. Accessibility has been a problem. The district authorities have worked hard, are working hard to get bulldozers to clear off roads of landslides, but it is the landslide that is a major issue. Imminent landslides, landslides that have not happened yet. These are all causes for a grave amount of concern, and that has left district authorities worried, considering that accessibility to medical services has been hindered because of these landslides and extreme amount of flooding. Getting people evacuated to bring them to relief centers such as the one that you see on the right of the screen, or at least get hot meals across to them, has become a grave challenge for the district authorities. So evacuation is a major problem. Accessibility, access to senior citizens as well as little children to medical relief, that is also a problem right now, and it appears the Chief Minister is reviewing the situation and is working to understand what can be done best for the region. He is expected to arrive soon after the review meeting. That's what we're coming to learn at this point.
ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಮನೆಯೊಳಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸುತ್ತಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು 9 ಜನ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಬಾಕಿ 9 ಜನ
Various relief centers. There are also centers such as a gruel center, or a center that is providing hot ganji for anybody who is in dire need. Those are also being seen across Kodagu. We're just showing you an example of Madikeri at this stage right now. Big news coming in. Kannada actor Disha Puvaya meets the Chief Minister seeking help. Actor seeks Chief Minister's help to rescue 42 people, including her family members. Actor's family members are stranded at Mandalpatti in Kodagu. One pregnant woman is among the stranded. That is what we've just come to learn. So, calls for help coming from all directions. The Chief Minister has been holding a review meeting, and he is expected to fly to Kodagu by helicopter fairly shortly so that he can quickly assess the situation and dispatch any relief, monetary or in kind, at the earliest. At least until the 22nd of August is when there will be thunder showers expected in Kodagu. This is according to the India Meteorological Department's website. Low temperatures are also a grave concern, and the fact that there is an intense amount of flooding with not much of movement as far as water is concerned, flood water is concerned. The waterborne diseases are a grave risk in many of these parts, considering that they're stagnating for quite some time. As an example, Disha Puvaya has also sought help. 42 persons, including some of her family members, are stranded as well. My colleague Pratibha is on the phone with me right now. Pratibha, as an example, calls for help are coming in, Disha Puvaya being one of them, but we are hearing of a lot of pockets of 40 to 50 people stuck in various locations. What more could you tell us at this stage?
Absolutely, Nikhil, and there are several such areas, like you mentioned, which are completely marooned because of the rains everywhere. These areas are completely cut off, and we know from yesterday telecommunication lines have also been cut off, because of which no network, so the people are not able to contact anyone as well. So in several of these pockets, like you mentioned, there are people, 30 to 40 people, a few localities that are completely cut off from the outside world because of the heavy rains and because of roads also being completely blocked, either due to landslides or because of tree fall, and several reasons like that, because of which complete areas are cut off. So now Disha Puvaya, the Sandalwood actor, met the Chief Minister in this regard to inform about her family family members and several others in the vicinity as well, 42 people, including her family members who are stuck in this area that is called Mandalpatti. And she has contacted the Chief Minister regarding the same, apprising him about what the situation is like. She had spoken to her family members, and the last time she spoke to them, they said that they have been marooned completely and that there's water everywhere and they don't know how to get out. In several of these areas, because the roads are inundated or because there are blockages in the roads, it's becoming very difficult for people to really step out of their houses and step out to anywhere else. Transport is out of question completely. Even walking on these roads in these flood waters has become quite a challenge. And this is the reason why the last time she spoke to her family members, they said that they had been cut off completely and they don't really know how to help out. Yes, there is a lot of help that's pouring out on social media. We're seeing several campaigns that have been launched in this regard as well. Help that is being sent, but in a few places that are completely cut off, where they have no contact with the outside world, it's becoming very difficult for these authorities to really reach there. So yes, the rescue operations are on, but on the other hand, a few people who have still not received any help or have no information that help might be reaching them anytime soon are getting very anxious. And that's what seems to have happened here as well. When she spoke to her family members, Disha Puvaya saying that, you know, they were very apprehensive, they were not sure what would happen, they were just very worried because there was water all around. So she's spoken to the Chief Minister in this regard, apprised him about what the situation is like. Of course, we know the Chief Minister had also called for an emergency meeting regarding the same, and rescue operations are underway, so help would be reaching out. But for the people, we can understand it's very anxious moments. They would not be knowing that help is reaching out to them anytime now. And we're seeing that the Met Department has also predicted more rains in the coming days, which means that the situation is only going to worsen, Nikhil.
Thank you, Pratibha, for bringing us these details. The situation is currently very grave indeed, and all help is welcome in this situation.
ಅದೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಜನ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಾಟಿಗೆರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ್ಟೋನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಇಬ್ರು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಬರೋತ್ತಿಗೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಮನೆಯೊಳಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸುದ್ದಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು 9 ಜನ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಬಾಕಿ ಆಯಿತು, 9 ಜನ ಫಿನಿಶ್.
So this is the situation that we're seeing in Kodagu. People are having to travel on boats now to get some access to a way out. The misery continues in Kodagu, and evacuation is certainly hindered because of this excess water that has gotten into several villages, cutting them off completely. Meanwhile, hot food is being provided at various relief centers to ensure that people are not left hungry. But again, getting the food to the people in the right time is also proving to be a challenge. Now, with the situation in Kodagu and Kerala worsening, Bengalurians are doing their bit to help out after NEWS9 appealed to Bengalurians to pitch in any way they could with any supplies possible so that they can be sent to the flood-affected areas. The response has been overwhelming. Here's just an example of what we're seeing, large amounts of bottled water. Several citizens from the city came forward with these supplies. Bottled water coming in as well, non-perishable food items and other products, medicines, emergency medicines as well, all being carried into our office right now. And from here, they will be dispatched across. My colleague Prajwal Prasad joins us live as well. Prajwal, we must appreciate the efforts of the citizens of Bengaluru for what they've done, for what they've collected, and definitely the sky's the limit for what can be done for the people of Kodagu and Kerala.
Right, Nikhil, this is definitely an example for Bengaluru at its best over here, because right now, if I can show you over here, there is an auto which has a lot of packed food which is already here. There is mineral water cans, there are biscuits, as well as there are milk powders too. So this is what Bengalurians are contributing, and I have a few of the responsible Bengalurians who have taken the onus upon themselves to go across and donate it for the people of Kodagu over here. And we definitely want to thank all the Bengalurians and especially all the viewers for their immense contributions towards Kodagu over here, because this is what we as a media channel are trying to go on and create an awareness. So you have been here, and what have you donated for the people of Kodagu? You have already gone and seen the devastation that has been caused by Mother Nature. So how is it? What have you given? What is your part of the contribution?
100 water bottles, right, and biscuits, and Dettol, soaps, toothpaste, toothbrush, milk, good day milk, so many other items also. I am actually from Mornad, Coorg. Okay. I am staying in Bangalore. Right. Yesterday I wanted to go to my place, but because of this road blockage, I could not go to Coorg. I returned from Unsur. Okay. Now I have to. I made a mind to contribute something to at least 0.01% out of my contribution. See, we are given something. If anything need, I will give little more.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. News9 as well as TV9. Thanks you for your valuable contributions. Thank you so much. Ma'am, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬಂದಿದೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀರಾ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಹ್ಯುಮ್ಯಾನಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬಯಸ್ತೀರಾ?
ಮೊದಲಿಗಾಗಿ TV9 ಒಂದು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸುವರ್ಣ ಅವಕಾಶ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಕೊಡಗು ಜನತನ ಹಾಲತ್ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನೊಬ್ಬ ಎಕ್ಸ್-ಆರ್ಮಿಯವನು. ನಾವು ಕೊಡಗನೆ ಕಾವೇರಿ ನೀರು ಕುಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವೊಂದು 2 ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ನೀರು ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ನೀರಿದ್ರೂ ಅವ್ರು ನೀರು ಕುಡಿಯೋಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಾಪ ಪುಣ್ಯಾತ್ಮರಿಗೆ. ಏನೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಾದಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಜನರು ಯಾರು ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಆಗತ್ತೋ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಲಾದ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಸರ್, ದೇವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಈ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಇದೇ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಅವ್ರು ನೆನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೇಫಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನೆನ್ಕೊಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ನಮಗೆ.
ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೂರ್ಗಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯುಮ್ಯಾನಿಟಿ.
ಸರ್, ಮನುಷ್ಯತ್ವ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಒಂದೇನೆ. ನಾವು ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಈ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನೇ ನೆನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅವರು.
ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಯೋರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಬಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್. ಈ ತರನೇ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿರಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮಂತವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಲಿ. ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? ಈ ತರ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅವಾಗ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕೂಡ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಾಟಲ್ಸ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಬಾಟಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಸಖತ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬಯಸ್ತೀರಾ? ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಮನೇಲಿ, ಆ ತರ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡ್ತಿರೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬಯಸ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡ್ತಿರೋರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. There is a lot of devastation which has happened. Jana tumba kashta padtidaare. So if we can really help in any way, any which way, it will be very, very helpful. TV9 thanks a lot for actually opening up this channel to reach the food there. I think it will really help the people who are suffering there. So I would say people who are watching, please come out and please help for the good cause here.
Okay. Right. What do you want to say? You're a small kid, looking at you, there will be many elders, but they should take some sort of onus or responsibility. What do you want to say to all those elders who are sitting there and watching this broadcast, who are watching you?
I want to tell that they all should help, many people. This country is ours, and the states also is ours, and we should help all the states, not only ours. Which all states are in trouble, we should help them.
Beautiful. What are you studying?
5th standard.
5th standard. Amazing. If you're looking at this, you should definitely go on and learn from this 5th standard kid out here that you should go on, contribute, at least do your bit. Do it. If not so big, do it in your own minimum. So let's go across and quickly go across, because we are having many of them coming out in large numbers. So this is also a request for all the Bengalurians out there. Come out in large numbers. Go on, contribute for the people of Kodagu. Let's save Kodagu this time. So.
ಸರ್, ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರವಾಹ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಅಳಿಲು ಸೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಥರ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಈ ಥರ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅವ್ರ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ಆದರೆ ಸಾಕು.
We are thankful to you, sir. We are indebted to you because you are doing so much for the people. That is why still humanity is not lost. This is Bengaluru at its best. This is what we want to show. We are highlighting crimes, we are highlighting murder, we are highlighting rapes. But at the end of the day, we are all human beings. This is what we are trying to go on, prove, show that there is also humanity left over here, and this is one such point. So what do you want to go on? Quickly, sir.
This is the situation. Everybody should come forward and do their best, whatever is possible. God has given this opportunity to help the people who are in need. That is my message.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Ma'am.
Well, I can say I'm proud to be an Indian and to help the country, and especially our state, Karnataka. It's not the people of, they are not of our state, but of other states too. And I had the opportunity to do that to Kodagu and for Kerala. God bless the states.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
God bless you all.
So, ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಏನೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಏನೋ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಾಗೋದು ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯಿತು ಈ ಥರ ಇದಾಗಿ. ನಾವು ಕೈಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ತಿರ್ಗಾ ನಾವು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟು ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಬಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ಅದೇ ಬಂದು ಗಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದರು.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. What do you want to say for the people?
ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ ಸರ್. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಾನು HCG ಇಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. HCG ಕಂಪನಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮದೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮಸಿ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯಿತು ಭಾಳ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕೊಡಗುವಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೀರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರವರು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಕೊಡಗಿನಿಂದ ಅದು ನೀರು ಬರೋದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದರೂ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಅದು ನೋಡಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದುಡ್ಡು ಹಾಕಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ಗಳು ತಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಕೊಡಗು ಜನರ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಚಾನಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಚಿರಋಣಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ. TV9 ಮತ್ತು News9 ಇಂದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇನ್ನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಬಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಿ ಇನ್ನು ಜನರ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And if I could just ask my camera person. If I can just ask my camera person, so what are the food items for Kodagu flood? What are we looking at? Milk powder, Good Life milk. Why Good Life milk? Because these milk can stay in the packet for a good 45 days. And bread, Maggi, biscuits, rusk, water bottles, towels, small and medium size, basic medicines, sanitary pads. Mind you, sanitary pads are very important now because the women will have to maintain their hygiene over here. Toilet kits, matchbox, Dettol, candles, mosquito repellents. But apart from that, I want to show you as to what has been already given. There is packets of breads over here, rusk, mineral water bottles, cans of mineral water, and we also have This is come all the way from Nelmangla. This is some sort of biscuits that have come in now. And apart from that, we also have half a liter bottles too, because bottles are very important. You might be thinking as to why water is very important as of now. Why is it important is the fact that all the water bodies are polluted as of now, and the water over there is not fit for consumption. Therefore, water is definitely, it is definitely needed for all those people out there. I will also take you across to the storeroom, Nikhil, where we have already gotten a lot of, things coming in now. So we are right now going across to the, we are going to the storeroom over there. So we will just show you as to how, things are coming in. And this shows that kindness is still alive. There is some sort of humanity. There is some sort of hope also. So this is the room that we want you to take you through. So look at the help that is flowing in. I will just want you to take across through the entire thing. Nikhil, this is what we are doing as a channel, as an organization. And we definitely want to thank the people of Bengaluru for their valuable and immense contributions.
Absolutely, Prajwal.
How much?
Thank you for coming to us with that. We're now cutting across live to Krishna, where CM Kumaraswamy is speaking.
ಮೈಸೂರು ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರಬಹುದು, ಜಲಾಶಯಗಳಿಂದ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಒಂದು ಹೊರಹರಿವಿನ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ರೈತರು ಬೆಳೆದಂಥ ಬೆಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾದಂಥ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ತರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಉಡುಪಿ ಮತ್ತು ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ, ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಗಳೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಅಡಿಕೆ ಬೆಳೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಫಿ ಬೆಳೆ, ಮೆಣಸು ಬೆಳೆ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿಪರೀತ ಮಳೆಯಿಂದ ಆ ಬೆಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಏನು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದ ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಒಂದು 3-4 ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕಾಫಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ನಿಂದ ಕೆಲವು ಅವರು ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಏಕೆಂದರೆ ಅವರ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ನಿಂದ ಅವರ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನೀಗ ಹಿಂದೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು 15-20 ದಿವಸಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೊಡಗಿನ ಒಂದು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನೇನು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕರೆಸಿದ್ದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೊಡಗಿನ ಆ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ನ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ನನ್ನ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ರೈತ ಬೆಳೆಯತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೆಳೆ ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ವಾಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಗಳೂರಿನ ಕೆಲವು ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬೋದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಅನಾನುಕೂಲಗಳಾಗಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಲವಾರು ಜನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆತಂಕಕ್ಕೇನು ಒಳಗಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಕಳೆದ 3 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಮಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಮ್ಮ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ತಂಡಗಳೇನಿದ್ದಾವೆ ವಾರ್ ಫುಟಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದರೂ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲವು ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಗುಡ್ಡಗಳ ಕುಸಿತದಿಂದ ಮೊದಲು ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ನಂತರ ಆ ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರೇನು ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಒಂದರಲ್ಲೇ 50 JCBಗಳು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. 1000ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ತಂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದರ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಯಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದಿರಲ್ಲ. ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಆರ್ಮಿಯಿಂದ ಒಟ್ಟು 75 ಆರ್ಮಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ನವರು ಮತ್ತು ದೋಗಲ ರೆಜಿಮೆಂಟ್ನವರು 2 ಕಂಪನಿಯಿಂದ 75 ನಮ್ಮ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ತಂಡದ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ನೇವಿಯಿಂದ 12 ಜನ ರೆಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಯರ್ಸು ಇವತ್ತು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ನೇವಿಯಿಂದ. NDRF ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಟೀಮು 31 ಜನ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ರೆಸ್ಕ್ಯೂ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫೈರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಹೋಮ್ ಗಾರ್ಡು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ನಿಂದ ಸುಮಾರು 525 ಇವತ್ತು ಜನ ಇವತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ತಂಡ. ಹಲವಾರು ಬೋಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ರೆಸ್ಕ್ಯೂ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸ್ನಿಂದ 45 ಜನ ಇವತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಲವಾರು ಬೋಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಏರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಿಂದ ಒಂದು M17 ಚಾಪರು ಇವತ್ತು ಆರಂಗಿನಲ್ಲೇ ಬೀಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ನೆಸಿಟಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫುಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲವ್ರನ್ನ ರೆಸ್ಕ್ಯೂ ಆಪರೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಅವರೀಗ ಕೆಲಸ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. NCC ಕೇಡರ್ನಿಂದ 200 ಜನ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಟ್ಟು 948 ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಗಳು ಈ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರತರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 2500ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಾಗರಿಕರನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತಂಡ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನೆ ದಿನ ಜೋಡ್ಪಾಲ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಸುಮಾರು 200-300 ಎಕರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಭಾಗದ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು, ನಮ್ಮ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು, ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರು ಹೋಗಿ 347 ಜನನ್ನ ಆ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ರೆಸ್ಕ್ಯೂ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಗ್ನಿಶಾಮಕ ದಳದವರು ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಅನಾಹುತದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು, ಮಂಡ್ಯ, ಹಾಸನ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ರಾಮನಗರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ, ಹೀಗೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಿಂದ ಕಂದಾಯ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ವೈದ್ಯರ ತಂಡವನ್ನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರತರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕುಡಿಯೋ ನೀರಿಗೆ 2.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಲೀಟರ್ ಶುದ್ಧ ಕುಡಿಯೋ ನೀರನ್ನು ಸರಬರಾಜು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ. ಮತ್ತು 24 ಗಂಟೆನೂ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವು ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಕಡಿತದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ತೊಂದರೆಗಳೇನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಿಂದ ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಫುಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ಗಳೇನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಪೌಡರ್ದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಇವತ್ತಿಗಾಗಲೇ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ರಮ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇವತ್ತೇನು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ, ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ತಂಡದವರ ಜೊತೆ ಚರ್ಚೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈಗ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕೆಲವು ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ ಕೆರೋಸಿನ್ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ನ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಡೀಸೆಲ್ನ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಟಾಪ್ ಪ್ರಿಯಾರಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ನ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಈಗ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಕ್ರಮ ಇವತ್ತು ಏನು ಜರುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಸರಿಪಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ATMಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡೆಲ್ಲ ಖಾಲಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ATMನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನು ಹಣ ದೊರಕಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಮತ್ತು ಟೆಲಿಕಾಂನ ಒಂದು ಸಂಪರ್ಕಗಳ ಕಡಿತ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇವತ್ತು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಸಂಪರ್ಕದ ಕೊರತೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ರಮ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕೊಡಗು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ 1ರಲ್ಲಿ
We'll now slip a short break and return with more updates on the other side. Stay tuned.
ಸುಮಾರು 2
Introducing the Suzuki Bergman Street, the special one.
जब किचन में हो कुचीना
तो हर कोई बनाना चाहेगा खाना.
कुचीना ನಿನ್ ಮಕ್ ಹೊಡೆದಂಗ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನನಗ್ ನೀನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಹಿಂದೆ 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 ಹೋಗು ಮಕ್ಕುಗುದ್ರು ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗು ಕಣ್ಣು ಹೊಡೆದು ಲೈನು ಹಾಕು ಸಿಕ್ಕು ತಾಳ ಸುಂದರಿ.
Looking for ready-to-move in apartments at Yeshwantpur? Presenting Platinum City. Call White Rays at 9980569264.
Introducing Suzuki Connect, an advanced telematics solution with live vehicle tracking, emergency alerts, driving behavior, preventive functional alert, and much more. Suzuki Connect, advanced telematics solution.
Floods killed hundreds, thousands left homeless. Join the NEWS9 and TV9 flood relief campaign. We are collecting basics to help flood victims in Kerala and Kodagu. You can contribute drinking water bottles, biscuits, instant noodles, glucose, cereals, canned food, Tetra milk packs, sanitary napkins, diapers, mosquito repellents, hand sanitizers, torch, batteries and more. Relief materials can be packed and sent to our offices in Bengaluru, Mysuru and Hassan. TV9 NEWS9 Bengaluru office, 13/1 Vrenius Street, Richmond Town, Bengaluru. Contact number 08040312702. TV9 NEWS9 Mysuru office, 1409 Bar 4, first floor, Joseph Complex, opposite City Veterinary Hospital, Divans Road, Devraj Mohalla, Mysuru. Contact number 9980914168. TV9 NEWS9 Hassan office, Pushpagiri Nilaya, Naidu Workshop Road, Northern Extension, near Hemavati Hospital, Hassan. Contact number 9980914161. Hashtag Flood Relief Campaign.
Meanwhile, while relief is continuing in several parts of Kodagu as well, getting hot food to people immediately after evacuation is a very important thing, and for that purpose, gruel centers or ganji centers have been established at police community buildings, especially a police community building in Madikeri cities where we're showing you visuals from. This is for stranded victims of the flooding. The center has set up shelters. The center has been set up to offer shelter to people who have lost their houses. Many persons have come forward to help with day-to-day supplies. There are volunteers who have provided warm clothing and non-perishable food, bottles of water. Minister Sara Mahesh has visited these temporary relief camps all across Kodagu, being the district in charge minister for Kodagu. The police Maitri Bhavan, the Lakshmi Narasimha Kalyana Mantapa on Brahman Street, and the temporary shelter camp at Omkar Sadhana have been receiving a lot of supplies as well as evacuees. Meanwhile, Sara Mahesh has collected more information about the situation from authorities, and a notice has been issued to taluk level authorities as well to take appropriate action as they see fit. To get people out is the main priority, but to also get immediate supplies as far as food, medication and water is concerned quickly. These are fresh visuals from Kodagu coming in. People are having to wade through, in this case, ankle-deep water, but this is a dangerous situation as well. Little babies are also in need of a lot of relief material, milk for babies, diapers for them. Little children need non-perishable food as well, and the elderly too. And as far as women are concerned, sanitary napkins are required in large amounts, and these are the basic requirements needed. Medication, of course, for the elderly, especially for the elderly. Blood pressure medication, diabetes control pills, all of these are required. We'll now wrap this portion of the bulletin, but if you can help in any way, that is going to be widely appreciated. What we do need are supplies to be sent across to Kodagu as well as Kerala, and we at NEWS9 and TV9 are providing an opportunity, a collection center right here at our office in Richmond Town, as well as several other locations across the state as well. Just stay tuned for a few minutes as well to understand where you can drop off all of these emergency supplies.
Jumping over mountains, diving into oceans and saving the world. That is not action. Action is scaling new heights, lighting up the world, and discovering new battlefields. Space, style, power. Honda WRV, the heart of action.
प्योरिटी के 100 से अधिक नेशनल व इंटरनेशनल पैरामीटर्स पर खरा पतंजलि हनी अपनाएं और प्योर हनी के नाम पर 250 ग्राम हनी पर ही 52 से 95 रुपए तक बचाएं।
पतंजलि प्योरिटी की 100% गारंटी।
जहां अपना आप हमारी सीट पे विराजमान हैं।
हमने रेड बस पे बुक की थी।
बेगम, हमारे पर्यटन मंत्री से पूछिए जरा।
उप्स, हमारी सीट तो पीछे है।
हुजूर, रेड बस जिसके पास है वही है असली राजा, क्योंकि रेड बस देता है हमें अपनी सीट चूज करने का हक। तो रेड बस ऐप डाउनलोड करो और बस ट्रैवल को इजी बनाओ।
शादी की दुनिया में आशाटा डिस्काउंट को लोकप्रिय किया है हमारे पोथीज ने। अब बेंगलुरु में पहली बार पोथीज लेके आया है आशाटा डिस्काउंट। फैंसी साड़ीज, कांचीपुरम साड़ीज, चूड़ीदार, किड्स वेयर, मेंस वेयर पर मिलता है 30 to 50% डिस्काउंट। साथ ही 1+1 ऑफर। 3 तरह के क्रेप साड़ी सिर्फ 990 रुपए में, 2 कॉटन कुर्ते सिर्फ 499 रुपए में, ब्रांडेड मेंस वेयर पर 1+1 ऑफर और भी कई सारे ऑफर्स के साथ आशाटा डिस्काउंट। आशाटा मतलब पोथीज, केजी रोड, गांधीनगर, बेंगलुरु।
Come experience international furniture designs at Indian prices, up to 60% off at Royal Oak. Visit the store or log on to royaloakindia.com.
Inspired by the 6-time Iron MRC champion, the all-new TVS Apache RTR 164V. We don't make sports bikes, we build race machines. TVS Apache RTR 164V. Test race it today.
Hello and welcome to Weird News. We are back with some crazy, funny and out-of-the-world stuff from across the globe that will make you catch your breath and roll in laughter. So sit back and take a look at your favorite show.
Pranksters never run out of ideas to scare people.